Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. I hope that you're all doing well. Okay, for May love readings, we'll be doing elemental readings this month. We'll see how we go. So we'll be doing separately air, fire, water and earth. Not necessarily in that order, but that's what we're doing this time. And of course, if you're an air sign, you're under the zodiac sign or rising sign of Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. If you're a fire sign, then you're a Sagittarius, Leo or an Aries. Water is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we're doing separate love readings for the different elements this month. That's Agape in the distance, up to mischief, as usual. And those of you that are on Patreon that usually get the extended readings, usually we upload 12 zodiac signs on YouTube, but we're doing it differently this month, where we'll be doing the 4 elemental readings. And then for Patreon, we'll be doing brand new love readings, 12 readings for each zodiac sign. Okay, so those of you that are not on Patreon, you may decide to join us on Patreon if that is what you are wanting to do. Otherwise, this is how we're doing it this month, and we'll see how we go. And that is because the individual signs don't get that many views, and you know, time and effort is a lot of time and effort is put into these readings. So we're going to try it differently, make my life a little bit easier. And as I said, if you're wanting love readings for May, for each zodiac sign, you can join us on Patreon. You can get the links beneath this video and check it out. So those of you that are already on Patreon, you get the elemental readings on YouTube, and you get brand new readings for May, love readings for your sign. You can check out your sun, rising, moon, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Okay, so I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you always for your support here and your love. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, my dear fire signs. How are you? This is Kathy from Divine Debut, and I'm bringing you your May love readings, May of 2023. I hope that you are all well. So you're a Leo, you're a Sagittarius, or you're an Aries. As I said in the intro, we are doing 12 individual signs on Patreon, where love readings are concerned for the month of May. If you are interested, do join us there. And don't forget to watch your sun, moon, rising, your Venus placement, your Mars placement, and your North Node placement. So, dear Spirit, Archangels, please guide me where love is concerned for my beautiful fire signs. What's going on in the month of May? And it is a month of eclipse energies, Mercury retrograde. Let's see what's going on for my fire signs. We have the World card in the now. The challenge is the Four of Swords. You're coming from in the deep past, the Justice card. Libra. We've got Libra, we've got Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Recent past, and Pisces, the Hanging Man. 3 major arcana card already, very powerful. Crowning and what's on your mind. 5 of Wands, so we see conflict here. We see battles here. The possible near future in the month of May. Another major arcana card, wow. Judgment and crisis, which I feel that all of us will be going through in the month of May. Okay, this is Scorpio, Plutonian energies. The position of you is the 8 of Cups. My goodness. Your environment what's in your environment. You've got the Ace of Swords, which I feel the Ace of Swords has already shown up for the air signs. If you're dealing with an air sign, check out their reading. But the Ace of Swords, I feel, is going to be, these two energies are going to be very powerful this month because that's what's going on. Plus the World card, with so many major arcana, it is a very powerful month for you. Ace of Swords, I love it. Potentiality, 10 of Pentacles, beautiful card. Possible outcome for fire. We've got the King of Wands, wow. He's the master of his own destiny. We've got Cancer as well. We've got the Chariot. My goodness. My goodness. How many majors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana. But very powerful cards. Even Justice, very karmic. You're going through a lot of karma. And you know, of course, as the nodal axis is shifting slowly, and ready to leave the Taurus-Scorpio axis and will ingress mid-July into Aries Libra, we're already starting to see the energies of the Aries Libras. We've got Libra here, and Aries Libra is I versus us. So we're looking at our values now. Has there been intimacy? Has there been trust? Has there been... have you been able to let go of anything toxic that's not working for you in the love arena? That's what we'll be looking at here. Let's take the Karma Dharma position for my beautiful fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, dear Spirit, in the month of May. Thank you. And we have, oh my God, you've got the Death card. So Scorpio. Now, we're having a lunar eclipse on the 5th of May, which is a few days away. It's going to be a full moon in Scorpio. So some of you are leaving a toxic, fated cycle in your lives. And we see that here. We see that here with the World card. There is no doubt that there is a major ending for you, dear fire signs. Wow, okay. So this is an accomplishment, we know. It's a major ending of a cycle, and these are the 4 fixed signs, so it's never easy to get to the World card. But we see Venus that is ready to be rebirthed. She's in the womb. Venus, love is ready to be rebirthed, right? And if you remember the mythology, which is what we do a lot of on Patreon, Venus was, she came up, she was birthed from the blood of Uranus, because Saturn and Uranus, the father and son, they had a clash, right, where they were fighting about who's going to hold the throne, the power. And Kronos, the god of, he is the god of death. He's the god of timing and karma. He severed Uranus's, his father's testicles, and they fell into from the blood of Uranus. Venus rose up from the foam in the water because the blood fell into the water, and the testicles fell on the earth. So that's another story altogether. But Venus she has been birthed from Uranus, the sky god. And where, you know, Uranus is the ruling planet of Aquarius, but it's also getting detached, right? Also, I'm going to say where there's friendship, where there's understanding, that's a very important ingredient, and, a very strong foundation to build on. So freedom needs to be within a relationship. Where there's been no freedom, this is what happens. You're going through a death process, because something has run its course here, and the challenge is to overcome any wounds, to take time out, to mourn, to understand, to heal. The warrior needs to heal. Remember, the 4 of Swords comes after the 3, and the 3 of Swords many times can speak to love affairs, third-party relationships, but also heartbreaks, injustices, and I'm not reading reversals. We've got justice at the foundation. Now, we see the scales are balanced here, and remember, Libra is equality, where there's been inequality and there's been only sacrifice from one-sided sacrifice. Remember, Pisces is all about surrender, and Pisces can be taken advantage of. A Piscean individual, we've all got Pisces somewhere in the chart, but Pisces is all about compassion, unconditional love. I do see here that there hasn't been unconditional love. There's possible major endings because of conflict here. We see the Eight of Cups. Someone is emotionally, they have not found their bliss and their happiness, so they're checking out. They're moving on emotionally, and there's going to be a moment of crisis and a decision needing to be made, but through an ending, right, through the death card, after a death comes resurrection, rebirth, just like the phoenix rising up, right? And there's decisiveness here, there's truth, there's legalities, there's cutting away, there are opportunities and having the ability to be victorious, right? This is like a humbling energy. Why do I see the Ace of Swords as humbling energy? Because of the crown. The crown speaks to ego, speaks to kingship. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, with an Aquarius, could be with a Taurus, could be with a Scorpio. Scorpio already, we've got two major. Scorpio comes up in 3 of your energies here. We've also got Cancer. So we do have some cardinal signs, so Libra and Cancer. So a change of season, let's say. A change of season. Now, in your hopes and fears is the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are hoping for something long-term, or remember that tens are endings and restarts. Something much more stable, something much more of value and more security, because I feel that there hasn't been much security here. It's been more about sacrifice. Remember, Pisces is the 12th house, which is a very karmic house. It's a house of love affairs, seclusion, feeling blocked, karma, all these things. So I do see here a King of Wands, which could be your energy, could be another person in your life, but we know that the King of Wands is very creative, is very much about action and desire and creating the environment for something that they want. You know, this is a very sexual king or queen. Doesn't have to be a king, it could be a queen, right? Many times I do see as the King of Wands very similar to the Scorpio energy as well. So some of you, yes, may be dealing with a Scorpio, because Scorpio is so much about depth and desire. It's either they're in or they're out. You know, it's fire. Even though Scorpio, yes, is a water sign, their desires are so strong. And you'll notice, those of you that are familiar with Scorpio individuals, that they love the color red. So that's why I see possible fire sign or a Scorpio. Now we've got Cancer here, which, you know, Cancer is all about victory, but also deciding, using the energies, right? Deciding and moving forward, because you are in charge here. There's enthusiasm here about taking a leap of faith and leaving something toxic. Look at this. Look at this. It's like enthusiasm, and where something has been, I'm going to say stalemate, toxic, unhealthy, right? Because this is Capricorn, and Capricorn is Saturn. Even though this is a very strong card of desire and love affairs, looks like someone did take a leap of faith. We've got Aries, Cancer. We've got a fair bit of cardinal energy. Did I say cardinal for here? I meant mutable. Mutable means change. Cardinal means new season, right? So there's changes. There are changes. You're finished with the fixed energies here. There's movement. There's movement. There's change. And this could speak to a new home, transition, movement, moving towards victory, taking charge of your own life, and moving on. All right, let's see what else we've got for you, dear fire signs. Let's see what the Findersickle Kipper, this little oracle, I love it because the messages are quite clear. It's the fortune-telling oracle, so let's see what fortune will bring you in the month of May of 2023. I'm wondering if some of you have been brokenhearted by an air sign, because we do have an air energy in the challenge position. Let's see what's going on for the fire signs. We've got imprisonment, you see. Imprisonment is very similar to the 12th house. Some of you have been stuck in a rut, in a toxic, unhealthy, possibly also love affair. Someone that was only about connection through physicality and not emotional connection, possibly. Remember, Scorpio is very dark, very hidden, very secretive. And the South Node is transiting through Scorpio, which means that, again, where there's been no intimacy, emotional, physical, maybe something has run its course, it's time for you to shed, to let go of anything toxic, possibly also fears about moving forward towards someone that you desire in your life. There, after imprisonment, after blockages, we've got the child, and the child speaks to newness, a new cycle, naivety, happiness. Possibly some of you could be stuck in another commitment because of children. Maybe that was your karma. You're stuck in an unhealthy, imprisoning situation because you sacrificed for your children, possibly. Finances maybe did not let you have the freedom to move on. Here we do see someone is emotionally checking out. Now, even if it's not happening in the month of May, sometimes a decision comes from, first of all, the mind, the clarity of mind, of thought, and looking into our emotions at our depths, at our deepest, darkest emotions, and then we take action on it. So we do see physically here, emotionally, someone's checking out, possibly also physically checking out. So emotionally checking out, but also they're moving towards their clarity to a possible new beginning. And we've got a wealthy man. Doesn't have to be someone that's wealthy in the pocket. It could be someone that's got a wealth of emotions, right? And it's funny that it's a 13, so Scorpio is number 13, the death card. And we've got a message of concern. A message of concern. So a moment of crisis and a need to make a possible decision on your feet. Let's see. This is the Lenormand. Let's see what's going on for the fire signs with the Lenormand oracle. What is this message of concern about? We've got a journey, an abundant journey that opens up. An abundant journey. It could be someone that's got an abundance of emotions, plus also someone who holds a position of power, which would be this King of Wands. Right? So there are many layers in the tarot, my dear friends. Some of you could be leaving a toxic cycle. Could be, again, a Scorpio that was toxic though. Right? That was very dark, very mysterious, very venomous, very vindictive, very controlling, and connecting with another Scorpio, which is very different. Remember, not all Scorpios are the same, not all fire signs are the same, but there's an abundant journey and a transition and change that is opening up for you. So I feel this is more exciting than anything else. And because it's a 14, we see the wealthy man is a 13, then a 14, right? And the journey is a 10, which means a cycle has come to a close. What's going on for my fire signs in the month in the month of May of 2023. Dear Spirit, thank you very much. We've got the Garden, which is number 20, just like the Judgment card. This could speak to happiness, but it could also speak to someone's reputation, a public place. What's interesting is that I was talking about Venus rising up from the foam, being rebirthed, and there is Venus. She's on the water, on her shell, where she's being rebirthed. Oh my God. Oh my God. How incredible is that? We've got the Cross, so you need to trust and you need to believe. And we've got the Mountain, that, yes, happiness is blocked at this time, but there is a cycle that's closing. There's a 21 again. Okay, some of you are putting up these blocks on your own because you're not believing that you can find your happiness, and you will have second chances at happiness, right? Or the Mountain can also speak to timing. Remember the Lord of Karma and timing, the devil, Saturn. So we've got Cancer, Capricorn here. I get here that someone may fear their reputation getting tainted. There's something to do with reputation, which could be another block here. Or, I mean, Cancer is the home, Cancer is the career, it's someone's goals and what they aspire to create. So there could be also a push and pull where your past and your future is concerned, and also possible people returning from the past or situations for fixing. I mean, there's second chances here. So maybe possibly also looking at something again. There's the Tree, which can speak to something long term. I mean, the tree is a long time, right? It's seeds that have been planted, could be from a past lifetime. Yes, this could be a past connection, a spiritual connection, but also family and health. Some of you could be looking at the health of your relationships. Now, where there's been toxicity, these are red flags, right? And something needs and is coming to an end because a major life cycle is closing. There's news. We've got the Letter here, and we've got the Sun. There will be clarity for you, but also this speaks to confidence and happiness, where possible messaging or even and needing to be strong, because the Letter can also speak to possible legalities. The Ace of Swords, you've got Justice here, which can speak to possible separation or divorce, right? Here there's conflicts of interest, competitive energies. Let me take one card on the Mountain. And we've got the Fox, and the Fox speaks to needing to be intelligent. It's interesting because the Fox is number 14, so is the message of concern. If someone is trying to allure you into holding you back, be smart, because the Fox speaks to stealth, sneakiness, but also intelligence. Find a way around these limitations and these blockages. Move forward with your trust, right? You need to believe that you can do this. Be smart and don't get fooled. Don't get fooled when a possible message comes through. And the message could also be anything to do with news or legalities. Don't let anything hold you back. Your general energy is the Chariot, which you are in the driver's seat. It's up to you to decide, right? And there's going to be a moment of crisis. I'm not going to lie, and it's not going to be an easy month because of the eclipses. Now, especially around, and let's take the Lover's Path Tarot, especially after Mercury is going to turn direct from the 15th. But I would not do anything until the 20th. After the 20th, the energies will be much more flowing and easier as we're getting further away from the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So it's a full moon. Something is completing. Let's see what's going on for the fire signs where love is concerned, please, Spirit. Love in the month of May for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Thank you. We see the Six of Coins, which could speak to possible equilibrium, the giving or the receiving of karma. Six of Coins many times does remind me of separation, divorce, but also just reciprocity, equal balance. Remember, it's very much Libra energy, even though it's Earth. Six of Coins, right? And remember, Six of Coins, sometimes where someone gives more to one than the other, maybe there have been some injustices for you. There's the Seven of Swords, which means there has been stealth and sneakiness. And we've got the Eight of Cups again. The Eight of Cups again. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Five of Swords. So there are challenges. There are challenges here. There's third parties. There's no doubt about that. With the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is other people being involved. It's self-sabotage, it's legalities, it's tough words, it's harsh thoughts. King of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini or a Libra. Ten of Coins. It's like opening the door and walking away. Ten of Coins is here as well. Now, some of you may also be connecting with an air sign, or it could be someone that's in the medical field or someone who's in the legal field. This could also be someone, this is either someone you're letting go of or someone that's going to give you peace of mind and clarity. Some of you are wanting to move away, to let go, but maybe also your thoughts are holding you back. Possibly, remember the Eight of Cups that we've got here, and I want you to see this card. I want you to see that the Ace of Cups is separate from the Seven. Seven of Cups reminds me of Piscean energy, so illusion or deception, lies, right? And we can see that this woman has put this person, they're sleeping, they're dead, they're passed on. It's like putting something, a relationship, to rest and hoping for, first of all, looking at self-love and then for a possible new beginning where love is concerned, so that you could have something that you deserve, something that my beautiful fire signs deserve. Let's take another layer here. Why do we have the World card? Possibly some of you could be dealing with a foreigner, someone who's physically at a distance. They could live in a mountainous area. Some of you just feel called to go there. You're just being, you feel like you're being pushed to a certain direction. There is the Page of Wands. So this is a new journey, a new cycle. There is possible news coming in. There's enthusiasm, but there's also, some of you may not be thinking before you take that leap of faith. Aries energy is very strong here. Let's see why we've got the Four of Swords in the challenge. We've got the Queen of Swords, see? Discerning, detaching, and not just thinking, but also using your mind, using your wit, and possibly also ready to make a judgment call or ready to move towards separation or divorce. Why do we have the Justice card here? We've got the Four of Pentacles. Some of you may have been waiting on justice for a long time, but maybe there's been injustices with a more serious relationship. Four of Pentacles is the Miser card. Some of you maybe don't believe that you will receive your justice, that you will find your peace and harmony. Now, this could also speak to injustices where money matters are concerned, and that's why emotionally you've checked out of a relationship. or letting something go that that made you feel very imprisoned, very much of the miser, a lack of happiness, a lack of justice. Why do we have the Hanging Man here? There's the Six of Pentacles, so it's a matter of time before someone receives their karma, someone receives their dharma. Six of Pentacles, some of you are waiting on possible separation or just even reciprocity. Some of you may have been waiting on someone else to go through legalities to be free, to be single. And I know waiting is not easy. You are of fire. What's that Five of Wands on your mind? Some of you are conflicted whether to wait, to continue to wait around, or to turn your back. Some of you are also conflicted about how to get to the other side, to that distance, right? Because some of you could be at a physical distance. Also, some of you are just turning your back on any internal conflict right now. Some of you are also planning and strategizing how to have that resurrection in your life. You're waiting on the green light from Spirit, from Archangel Michael. Let's see here, because this is second chances, even though it's a crisis. It's you being rebirthed. There we go. There's the Magician and the Ace. You've got an ace up your sleeve. Some of you that have been dealing with a trickster, you're turning your back on them. Let's look at the Eight of Cups here in the position of you. We've got the Four of Wands. So you're moving towards potential something much more stable. Some of you are leaving an actual marriage as well. But it's like with the eclipse, a portal opens, and that's when you step into 11:11. It's like a portal opens and you take that step moving forward. What is this Ace of Swords? We've got the Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. You're coming from the Three of Swords. Some of you are dealing with love affairs here. Maybe blockages have been because of a child, because of money, because of legalities. Some of you deal with this person possibly through work, your person. So Three of Pentacles is like the initial stage of success. But remember that to get to that, to start building on this new relationship, it doesn't have to be a new relationship. It could be someone from your past or someone that you've been trying to manifest in your life, but there were limitations. There was imprisonment here, you see. Let's take one more on that Three of Pentacles. And we've got the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is an unexpected message that comes through, offer. But it's also, it could be an apology. It could also be an unexpected apology. Let's take one more. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Emperor, which is usually someone that's quite controlling. Either that, or some of you there's an offer here for something stable and a long term. And it seems like there are quite a few similarities with the air reading. Let's look at because we know the Emperor, this could be someone that's very quick-tempered, someone that's very much about business only. Very opposing energies. The Page with the Emperor, I would say this would be more like an apology. I don't feel that the King of Wands is the Emperor. I feel that these are two different people. Your ex or the person you've emotionally detached from are probably trying to come back in. Let's look at that Ten of Pentacles. In the hopes and fears. See, where a family situation is concerned, there's been heartbreak. Maybe also possible no support from your extended family. And I don't know if money plays a part with, because we did say the miser card, the Four of Pentacles here, and that's why, because, you know, there's nothing worse than a stingy person. When someone is stingy with their money, their property, their resources, whatever they own, that means they're stingy with their heart. And it depends on someone's values and, you know, what they hold closer to their heart. What's more important to them? Is it their money, their business, or is it the love relationship, their love life, their happiness, their emotional happiness? Let's look at the King of Wands. King of Wands as an outcome. We've got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Bittersweet energies. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, where did she come from? Where did she come from? Seven of Cups, illusion. We will take more cups here, more cards, sorry. Let's look at that, the general energy with the, oh wow, okay. General energy with the Chariot here is the Eight of Pentacles. We do have some strong earth here as well. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. I'm wondering if some of you could be leaving an earth sign behind. Someone who maybe someone who focused more on the money, as I said, remember. And we've got the Six of Pentacles here. Because the Queen of Pentacles is usually a mother. And we do have the child here. So maybe on one side, possibly you are the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you are mothers. Some of you are hoping for stability. Some of you maybe have been very patient, because Earth is very patient for this person. Or some of you just have got planets in Earth signs, right? Usually Queen of Pentacles would be more Virgo, Capricorn, and then Taurus. Queen of Pentacles is a mother. She's creating something. So some of you may already have children, or this could speak to a possible, for me, I'm going to say a possible pregnancy as well. Wow, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Let's take another card on that Five of Cups. We've got Temperance. So Temperance is saying healing and balance is coming in. Don't lose hope. Divine timing. I mean, you're going to get over this mourning, the Three of Cups, right? Which is something to do with the past. And the Two of Cups are still there. They're pertaining to the future. Let's take the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Hearts, let's say. And I was going to say that the Queen of Pentacles may also have water, because we've got the Five of Cups and we've got the Queen of Cups here. So some of you are really ready to give your heart. You're seriously ready to give your heart. And of course, I'm going to say that the Queen of Pentacles maybe has got very strong intuition. Queen of Pentacles would be someone that's very serving, very stable, but very open where their heart is concerned, very intuitive as well. And the Queen of Cups, if this could also be Scorpio, right? The Scorpio energies, which I mentioned before. So remember how I said that this could be a fire sign. Sagittarius comes up strongly as well. Could be a fire sign, but could also be a Scorpio, right? This could be confirmation. But anyway, this speaks to someone ready to give their life and to give their heart fully, totally. And of course here we could be talking about two different characters as well. These could be friends, they could be sisters, they could be, guide. I mean, the Queen of Cups could also be someone that's guiding you. And at the bottom, oh my God, I'm not surprised the Tower is here. Okay, now I know it's not easy. Work needs to be done where the Chariot is concerned. Eight of Pentacles is about putting in the hard work. Moving house is never easy. Checking out emotionally from a past commitment or a past long-term relationship can never be easy. But there's a major shift and a big awakening going on here, right? Because this eclipse is very close with Uranus. Big changes, unexpected, very hard to figure out, very hard to understand what will happen. Anything can happen with this energy here. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Out of the blue, unexpectedly, whatever this harsh change or this awareness or this massive shock is, it's about two people, a soulmate connection coming together into matrimony, whether it's a spiritual matrimony or a physical matrimony, right? Wow, I love that for you, my dear fire signs. Absolutely gorgeous. Remember, Taurus is where the North Node is. The North Node is fated events, positive fated events moving forward. And this is, of course, the nodes are activated, so fated events are playing out this month, seriously. Anyway, I think I will leave it. No, I did not give you a message. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's take the advice from Spirit for fire signs. I thought I took a message for you. Let's see what that will be. For Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, please, Spirit. You know, the Hierophant can speak to an agreement. The Two of Cups is an agreement as well. So maybe a past agreement, a past contract with that Tower is shifting greatly. Or this could also be someone's revealing something that was hidden to their family, who don't seem to be very supportive. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Fire signs. Oh my God, I do not believe it. This is the exact same card that the air signs got. I don't believe it, even in the reverse. What I'm going to say is, go and check out their reading, and I read from the booklet at the end of their reading. So check it out and see that you've got the exact same card. This is uncanny. And it's a 46, which equals a 10. So there's an ending to a cycle. Check out the reading for the air signs. Go straight to the end if you don't want to listen to the whole reading, and listen to what this message speaks to. I will leave it there. Thank you so much, my dear fire signs. Wishing you well. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And I was just looking at the clock. It was on my timer, 11:11. I was just going to tell you that, yes, there will be 12 individual love readings on Tier 1 through Patreon. If you're interested, do join us. Come and join our beautiful big family there, our soul family. And we do mythology, we do astrology there. It's really interesting. If you're wanting to learn more about the energies and how they affect us personally and collectively, do consider joining us. Other than that, I'm wishing you well. Love and light to all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much.